Hello and welcome. This video is about Memory Imprint, and my apologies one and all for the delay in this video coming out. There was a lot to read and a lot to understand, but let's go ahead and show you the first thing right off the bat. You go to the Black Spirit and you'll see Memory Imprint as a new item that you can select. So we're going to show you everything about what I know about Memory Imprint in this video. And if we go into the inventory, when you receive a Memory Imprint, it looks like this. It'll show as an unknown memory, and this is an Abyssal grade, and it's targeted for shoes. Don't worry, I'll go into the details. Or a unique or purple one, unknown memory, and it could be given to gear. So I'll go into all the details on that, but for now, let's show you a few things. First of all, you would come over to this person instead of Laffy Bed Mountain, and you would tap on Appraise, but we're gonna stop it right here. So I wanted you to know that where you obtain these memory imprints in South Valencia and East Valencia, you will obtain either a Red Abyssal for shoes only, or an unknown memory unique purple for gear, and that is your helm, chest, shoes, and gloves. It's all of your gear, and it's chosen when you appraise it. It'll assign itself to one piece of your gear, and you go from there. But to get an Abyssal gloves, you need to go farm in the desert, and that is anywhere in the desert. You just farm monsters and you'll get your drop, but it's only the red. So take a look at this, and when you're ready, I'm going to move on to the next thing that you need to know. Here we go. Okay, so this information was taken from the patch notes for when the Memory Imprint was released. And what you're looking at is there are 5 things that can be brought forward when you appraise a Memory Imprint, and that is something on hit, something on take damage, something on evasion, and something when using hit point potion, and something that is permanent. Now, to clarify what each are will be a little bit later in this video, but I wanted you to know that they give examples, and the 2 examples they cite below are very important. They chose main weapon as the example, and that is activating conditions of abilities applied to main weapon can be on hit plus a permanent, or on hit plus an on hit. And if you look at the last example, conditions for activation of abilities applied to main weapon, on hit plus on hit can be paired, but permanent plus permanent cannot be paired. So they're letting you know that the permanent plus permanent probably is not going to happen for any of those things, but everything else, like they said, the things that are in yellow, which is everything except permanent out of the 5, can be paired and mixed and matched. So take a moment to look at this, and when you're ready, we're going to move on to more information. Here we go. I guess when I said I would explain this a little bit later in the video, that was probably, I said that a little bit too quickly. But here it is. The abilities rules and a list. The list is from the patch notes, so I just organized it and made it in a easy to view fashion. So let's just go over it from left to right. When you hit an enemy or opponent, your AP can increase, you can recover hit points, you can recover MP, and when you hit, it could also reduce crit chance to the enemy, inflict burn damage to the enemy, inflict fixed damage to the enemy, decrease attack speed to the enemy, recovery decrease to the enemy, and increase PvP damage received by the enemy. So that particular one I think it might be a typo because all the others are to the enemy, so it might read increased PvP damage received to the enemy. So it's a guess. It might be a typo. I'm not sure. You'll have to find out when you see it yourself. So the next one, now that was to hit. The next one is when taking damage by an enemy or opponent, you can decrease the attacker's AP, chance to decrease evasion cooldown, or inflict fixed damage to the attacker. This is a very popular one that people like, is that fixed damage, even what Pearl Abyss said too. The next one down is when your character evades, you can AP can increase, DP can increase, HP, recovery, and there's increased critical hit damage, increased Black Spirit skill damage. These things can happen when your character evades. Next one, top right, when your character uses a hit point potion, it can increase the AP, increase the DP, increase critical hit damage, or additional HP recovery. This is really nice, the additional HP recovery on top of using HP potion. That might be one that people go for as well for survival in PvP situations. And last but not least, the permanent increases. That is for the main weapon only, can be a crit chance increase. The sub weapon only is a critical hit damage increase. Now I put helm in there because there's nothing, but if you look at this list, they're citing permanent increases to each item, each armor piece, and the main weapon, the sub weapon, but there's just nothing for helm, and I wanted to make sure it was there. So armor is HP increase, gloves is attack speed increase, and shoes is move speed increase. Now, why would this be important is you can go into your enhancements, I believe, and change things around, knowing that you have this to already give you what you need to max out your stats. So you can get it here and then try for something different in an enhancement or enchantment, I believe it's called. So last but not least is at the bottom is the rules. The memory imprint is available only after defeating Kittenburu in the West Valencia main quest. Memories can be imprinted in Primal and Chaos gear. One memory can have 2 abilities, you know this. 2 of the 26 abilities are selected according to a fixed probability. Okay. Identical abilities can be in 1 memory. Now you know that it's not a permanent or permanent. And abilities are not applied in Carchaea Arena and Raminus Watch mode. So take a moment to look at this. I wanted to organize it for you so you know what you want to go for when you're out there and where to go. And we'll move on to actually doing an appraisal. Here we go. Okay, here we are on appraise. We're going to go ahead and select the unique, the purple, and just select one. It's 100 million to appraise. We're going to tap on it and find out what armor piece it assigns itself to. And it's the helm. So these 2 stats are ready to be applied to the helm. And let's find out what the other one will assign itself to for the gear piece. And it's the shoes. That's okay. We'll show you what it's like to break that down because we already have one, and I stand corrected. The appraisal for this is 300 million, but it's epic, mystical, or abyssal. One of those 3, and I got epic. So yellow, orange, or red when you get one of these to find out what it comes out to be. So let's go ahead and go to where you go to assign them. So it's Black Spirit and then Memory Imprint. Okay, we're gonna start with the helm first, and it is 100 million to apply it. So be aware that it was 100 million to appraise it and 100 million to apply it, and that's what it looks like. Purple color on the side of your gear. And now let's do the shoes. We're obviously gonna choose the epic, which is 300 million. So 300 million to appraise it and 300 million to apply it. And there you have it. So let's go ahead and go out. So now that we have a memory imprint that we don't need, we can show you what it looks like to feed it to the Black Spirit. So here it is. We'll go ahead and just select it. And it's letting you know, hey, you're gonna feed these stats to the Black Spirit. Yes, absorb energy and confirm. And we obtained 1 shard. So the reason I'm showing this to you is because let's go ahead and go to crafting. And this shard will work towards, you go to material, and it's right here under memory. 1 memory shard, and it works towards getting your abyssal crystal for your main weapon. But it could be epic or mystical or abyssal. So you take what you don't need and feed it to the Black Spirit so that you can get a chance to get one on your main weapon. And this is what it looks like when you have your memory imprints on your shoes and on the helm, and the different colors to let you know that this is purple and the other one was epic. Okay, and that is it. That'll do it for this video on Memory Imprint. I do want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, let people know. I'm always making more videos, and I truly hope this helped explain a lot for you, so you now know what you need to do. So there's Archmage all the way over there saying goodbye and clapping. So I'll just say thank you once again, and you have a great night. Take care. Bye now.